What a waste. Monday after Palm Sunday is like the White House dinner after a team has won the cup or the championship. Jesus cured and raised from the dead Lazarus on Friday last, and now Sunday he goes into Jerusalem and he's acclaimed as the Messiah and the Son of David, and everything seems to be going in his favor. At least it appears that way. Of course, Jesus isn't fooled. So Monday is a chance for the people to evaluate where they stand and what to do now that Jesus is apparently winning the people over to his new religion. Well, the high priests are upset that this is happening, and so they plan to murder him. Judas, who really, as a revolutionary, wants the Jewish nation and religion to be number one, thinks this is a time to play my cards right and to get Jesus to commit to an earthly kingdom. And then they have a dinner. The dinner is at the house of the very one that he raised from the dead, namely Lazarus. And there's Martha and Mary, and she does something foolish. She takes ointment that's worth 300 days' wages. That's a whole year of wages. And she anoints the most ugly part of Jesus' body, his feet, washes them with her tears and wipes them with her hair. And what does Judas say? What a waste. I've heard that expression many times in my life as a priest, and one of them was, or many times, when a son or daughter announces to his parents or to his family, I'm going to become a priest or I'm going to become a nun, they, oh my God, what a waste. A good looking man, a good looking woman, why would you want? You could become a lawyer, you could become a doctor, you could make $1 million, you could do something with your life. Wasting it for God? And of course, uh, Judas was saying, you're wasting that money because I would rather have the money that you would give to the poor for myself. When the rest of the story is told, you're going to see the priests in the temple can't throw the money back that they used to buy the death of Jesus because it's blood money. And as we know, blood is impure, so it contaminates everything. If they threw it in the temple treasury, all the money in the temple treasury would be impure. They'd have to get rid of it all. Um, they'd have to give it all away. Can you imagine? Everything given to God. What a waste. A life given to God. A heart given to God. What a waste. I'd rather give my life to drugs and to drink and to a good time and to Las Vegas. And why would I want to waste my time and my life on the poor, on God, on Jesus? That doesn't make any sense. Uh, when you think about it, uh, what is really important in life? What have I done with my life? Have I wasted my life on myself? Do you ever think a young lover goes into the jewelry store and says, I can't waste money on the diamond. Give me a zircon. She'll never know the difference. Oh, no. Fake jewelry for an engagement ring, wedding ring? No, no, can't do that. You want the real thing. Because it would tell a girl that really you have a liar for a husband. He says he loves you, but he loves his money more than you. And isn't it true? Oftentimes they find out too late. The husband does love his money more than you, or his dog, or his job, or whatever it is that a person puts before the thing they say they love. What an awful revelation to find how often we never drop the keys for our Mercedes in the collection box. Never give God our Cadillac. We never give God our iPhone, our beautiful TV. Oh, no, no. Our cologne, we never pour out our cologne on Jesus' feet. Our costly Chanel. No, those things we keep for our wives, our children, our family. And we give God, if we can bend our elbow deep enough into the pocket to give a quarter, a dollar, an hour. Too much time. What a waste of time to go to church for an hour. I got important things to do. What a waste. Think about it. Where is Jesus in your life? Are you applauding him and thinking about he's winning? The cloak that Jesus got from his mother was so costly and so well made that the soldiers wouldn't waste it by destroying it. They threw lots so one could get the whole thing, the whole enchilada. Sometimes we don't realize that giving God the best that we are, the best that we have, the most costly gifts that we have them forever. And when we get to heaven, some of us are going to find our old holy underwear, our holy sneakers, our holy sweaters, our holy sweat socks, the things that people declare in the income tax. Even the highest offices declare their used clothing for tax deduction. How do you deduct the precious blood of our Savior poured into the soil of the Olive Garden, or the blood that was poured into the prison cell where Jesus was beaten? The infinite blood, the infinite tears wept over Lazarus and over you and me when we give ourselves to death and sin. What a waste that is, wasting his infinite love on such a slave as me, on such a fool as me, who chooses the things that appear to be victory and appear to be important as the cries from the children's mouths, Hosanna to the Son of David. We have in Latin a saying, sic transia gloria mundi, thus passes the glory of the world. When you're putting your horses in the stable of the world and you're crowning yourself with the gold of the world, it's all just a waste, because the things of Jesus are important inside. His body was outwardly spit upon and racked open and broken, but not one bone of his inward body was ever disfigured, broken, because God is a God of inside. Mary's gift to Jesus was his outward appearance, that's true, but she also gave him the inside, and inside he kept her gift intact. He was pierced with a spear so that the water of the baptism and the blood of the Eucharist could come out. But otherwise, his heart was just as full of love as it always was, because God only wasted love on human beings, because he's a foolish God. I hope someday we can give back the foolish God our foolish love and let people say what a waste. But the only wasted life is the one that's lived for self. Have a good Holy Week.